Hi friends, Paula here. Welcome back to my channel, The Flavorful Home, and a new episode of the Flavor of the Day. Today's Flavor of the Day is a little bit longer than the others by maybe 2 or 3 minutes. It is a berry trifle that I make for every 4th of July, but it's definitely not just for the 4th of July. It is yummy, it is easy. We're going to gather the ingredients and come right back. Alrighty, let's go through a quick rundown of the ingredients. A trifle bowl. You don't have to have a trifle bowl. If you have a glass bowl, that'll work too. The whole point is that so you can see the layers to get that patriotic effect. But to be honest, any old bowl will do because it's delicious. You need 10 ounces of angel food cake cut into 1-inch cubes. I have just bought angel food cake or pound cake from the store, but yesterday I made a pound cake in my loaf pan and cut them into cubes this morning. Pound cake, angel food cake, made from at home, bought from the store, whatever works for you is perfect. 2 pints of strawberries sliced, 2 pints of blueberries. I have more in my sink. You need 6 tablespoons of sweetened condensed milk. I always have leftover sweetened condensed milk. I need to figure out something else to do with it, like maybe make some dulce de leche. I froze it. It doesn't freeze well. The sugar content is so high, it never actually freezes, so I won't do that anymore. You need the small box of instant pudding. It calls for white chocolate or cheesecake. I'm just using vanilla because my grocery store doesn't have a big fancy selection of instant puddings. 12 ounces of whipped topping. You could use Cool Whip, whatever whipped topping you want, but I didn't have 12 in my freezer. I only had 2/8, so I'll measure that out. Alrighty, let me clear the area so we can start mixing the instant pudding. Be back in a second. I'm sorry, you also needed 1.5 cups of cold water. So you put that into your bowl and you add your 6 tablespoons of sweetened condensed milk. I am going to speed this up for time purposes. You're going to mix your sweetened condensed milk into the water, and then you're going to add your box of instant pudding and whip that vigorously for about 2 minutes, and then you're going to let it sit for about 2 minutes and just thicken up. But it won't be a thick set. It'll be just a looser, quick set. Okay, I measured out 4 ounces from the other container. Now I'll put this 8-ounce container in. And you're just gonna fold it into the pudding, which has definitely thickened up some. We actually have gotten a lovely reprieve as far as the weather goes here in Southern Cali. It's been mid-80s, and boy, let me tell you, that is a treat in comparison to 101.98, and the evenings have been cooling off beautifully, dropping down to the 59, 62. That's a dream. I know it's not going to last though, because it is summer, and where I am is considered desert, so it's funny how you can drive an hour and a half to the shore and it is completely different, or 35 minutes up into the mountains, and it's amazingly wonderful. Yeah, you want to get that all whipped. You want the pudding and the Cool Whip, or whip topping, I should say, completely incorporated. So, now we start assembling. You're going to put half of your cake mixture on the bottom. Kind of just spread it all around. And it doesn't have to be perfect. I tell you guys that all the time. Please don't worry about perfection. It'll look beautiful. Get a couple of other spots. All right. There we go. And then you're going to put half of the cream mixture over. All right. And just spread it. All right. And then you do some of the blueberries. I don't go too crazy with blueberries. I'm more of a strawberry person. And to be honest, you don't have to use blueberries. You can use blackberries if you choose, or don't put blueberries at all. Okay. Put just a little bit of the strawberries. See, I got a bit of blueberry stem on me. Okay. And you just go around. You can even get artsy and kind of put the strawberries up against the glass if you'd like. Just to give a little bit of a peekaboo kind of a thing. Put a little more of this. I am probably going, because the recipe is actually 2 layers, but I think I'm going to be able to get a 3rd layer out of this, and that's okay. Or maybe I'll just save these cubes and eat them. All right. Actually, I think I'm going to put some of the berries right on top of the cake to get some flavor into that too. And I'm just going to do that. I'm not going to go 3 layers. I'm just going to put this around. Okay, that's good. And now I'm going to put a little bit more of and it's so pretty when you can see it from the sides. I'll show you. And we'll put some blueberries in the middle. Look at that. I always find the stems after I've put it in. Okay. All right, I'm going to just go around with the strawberry. Of course, you're going to put it in the fridge so that it could firm up nice, and those berry juices will soak into the pound cake. Again, I'm speeding up for the sake of time. You can fast forward to see the finished product. It came beautiful. Look how pretty that is. It is a gorgeous, yummy dessert. Into the fridge for a couple of hours, and you have yummy fabulousness. I am going to put the pound cake with the leftover strawberries and some whipped cream That's good stuff too. See that? Easy peasy, beautiful, and delicious. Thank you so much for watching. If you're new, I hope you'll consider subscribing and come back and visit often. Remember, there's always something in the description box. I will put a link to the recipe there. Until next time, friends, go create something wonderful. Bye-bye now.